Okay, so you can say I'm biased, but have you ever seen a surf and turf smashburger that looks this good? I mean, this thing was out of this world.
That's insane.
Burger King, guys.
And to get things started, we're gonna grab a New York strip and get that seasoned up generously on all sides with your favorite beef rub. I'm gonna use some Canyon crust. Then we're gonna split some lobster tails and head out to the griddle so we can start to cook the steak. And we're gonna sear it on high for about 3 minutes per side, flipping every 30 seconds or so before moving it off to the cooler side, which is where we're gonna cook the lobster. And those are gonna cook about 80% of the way through on the shell side, and I usually flip them over to sear once they hit an internal of about 130 degrees. And once we get the steak and lobster tails finished up, it's time for me to show Dave how I make those perfect smash burgers every time. And that means we're gonna start with some 75-25 ground beef and get that smashed right into the griddle. And I posted a walkthrough on my burger process a few weeks back, so make sure you check that out if you want some tips on how to make burgers like this. And once we get them smashed thin and seasoned up, we're gonna let them cook for about 90 seconds before we flip them over to reveal that perfect crust. And then all we have to do is top these off with some havarti cheese and give that just a few seconds to melt before we stack them up and head inside. And by now the steak is rested up, so it's time to slice it pretty thin, and we're gonna toss 3 to 4 slices of this perfectly cooked steak onto our burger. And for the buns, we're going to use a toasted brioche that's topped off with a remoulade sauce, which Dave is actually going to make a video on, and I'll put all the ingredients for that down below for you. Then we can toss on our patties and a few slices of steak before we place down the lobster tails and top that off with a bunch more of that remoulade. Now, we both thought this burger was going to be a little too rich, but honestly, it was really balanced and definitely worth making.